I did it again. I left the camera facing upward. I apologize. Oh no, what have I done? Hold on. Why won't my camera flip? There we go. Because I hit the wrong button. Am I still live? Because I'm not showing live over there. Can you guys see me? Vince, look and see.
I have the chat popped out, so that's why I don't see it.
Because look on the screen over there. It doesn't show that I'm live.
It does on mine.
Okay, because I thought I had messed up. And I kind of did. Let me see if I can fix this for me. Sorry, y'all.
Looking at Maymay paper.
You're going to wiggle for just a second.
And I saw you wiggle, so yeah, we're on there.
Oh, this is not good. All right, I lost my monitor.
How did that happen?
I don't know how to fix it. I lost my monitor, but that's okay as long as y'all keep me in monitor, which means I can't see chat or anything.
Okay, so that also means that I need to stay where I can see that you're still in screen.
Yes, please.
I got you.
Okay, we're going to start over. I had to get a drink of water. Ready? Hey, guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekicks.
Oh, Vinny is here.
And now she's choking. Give her a second.
Shannon.
I'm here.
Oh,
Hi.
Shannon. And oh, Shannon.
Sorry.
We just swallowed lunch, like swallowed it. And so now we are here. So if you saw my video from, y'all, I filmed so many videos, I don't know when. Yesterday. This is today's. Yesterday, when I did the thank you cards, the floral cutouts of Maymay,
Yes.
I made the statement that I discovered something with Maymay paper I couldn't wait to try. So today's video is part 3, right? Part 3 of our Sympathy set. Remember, I promised you 5 videos. And so today is part 3 of that. Okay, we're going to use this set again today, but I have to show you something I discovered, and I'm really excited about this. So, card making and Maymay. This was awesome. So I'm going to flip through here. Y'all got to make sure I'm in screen if I get out or whatever. I'm going to flip through here and show y'all something really cool. Okay. So pages like this one. Pages like this one. Let me see what else I got in here. Pages like this one. It's really cool. I noticed when I was doing my cuts that on certain pages, no matter where or how I cut it, it was beautiful when I flipped it over. So we're going to make mystery cards. Y'all like the idea of mystery cards? I do. I think it's cool. They're a mystery to everybody. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this sheet here. And I think I'm going to do 2 sheets. And the one that will probably, I think I'll do this sheet. So these 2 sheets, and we're going to see what happens. Now, the fun part is, it's going to be a mystery for me and for y'all. I'm not going to let you see either until we get there.
Well, that will be a mystery.
It will be fun. I'm going to use my new trimmer today. I have, I bet this is out of screen. Oh, I can kind of see. Okay. I have this new trimmer, and I also have a tutorial film to show you how this one works and all about it. So be watching for that. It's a review of this one. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let you see this happen. I'm going to let you see me trim off the little bottom part. What I mean by let you see it is I've got the paper facing upright so you can see it that way. But in a minute, we're turning the paper down and we're not going to know what we're doing.
That's a little scary.
Mystery. It's a mystery card. I'm telling y'all, it was so cool when I was making those cards. I'm like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. No matter how I turn it, this is beautiful. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 sheets and I'm going to cut them down to be the first mat of an A2 card, okay, without looking at anything. So I'm going to turn them over. I want to make sure that my, we'll do 1 sheet at a time. I want to make sure of my orientation, okay, and I'm going to put this into my trimmer, and my first cut is going to be 5.5 inches. Nope, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Let me get there on my trimmer. There it is. 5 1/4.
We got a super chat
Oh, thank you.
from Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
Keefe, Keefe.
Keith. Oh, Keith? Keith.
No, oh, just
Okay,
Keefe.
Keith. Ready? That was our way. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4 tall and move it up, okay? And then I'm going to cut this one at 5 1/4 tall and move it up. And this piece I'm going to put aside. And now I'm going to, these are mysteries, right? Now I'm going to turn it and cut it at 4. Because this is my first mat on my card, okay? So 4 by 5 1/4. So there's one, but we can't see it. It's a mystery. Am I still in screen?
Yes.
Okay, it's a mystery. Are y'all nervous? Did I freak you out? I don't know what we're going to get. I just know when I was doing this the other day, I'm like, that's beautiful, that's beautiful, that's beautiful. This may not work. We may flip these cards over and go, well, you ruined that 2 whole sheets of paper, Maymay. And that can happen.
It's just paper though, right?
Oh, I got to know the orientation. Let me just check the orientation. This way. Okay. So we're good. Actually, I really didn't have to know, did I? Because it only works one way. It is just paper, and it's just 2 sheets. So if my mystery theory doesn't work, we're only out 2 sheets. 4. Bring my blade down. I keep forgetting to bring it down. All right, 4. I have to trim the tiniest bit off of these guys. I mean a sliver, because they're just a little over 4. Kind of messed that sheet up, but that's all right. All right, that was 1 sheet. Now we're going to do this guy. And I think I'll put him in. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. All right, 5 1/4. 5 1/4 right here.
Bonnie, the bunnies are what's called a super chat. It's like giving a tip to the creator of the video.
To the creator. No, it's not like giving it to the creator.
Of the video.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Most people say like giving the tip to the creator, and I just
No.
thought about it. No, that's a whole different thing.
They're asking about your trimmer.
It's awesome. I have a video coming up. Probably, it might come up this afternoon, or it could be tomorrow. I reviewed this for you guys.
We actually have 2 new trimmers.
Well, I don't have a video of the second trimmer yet because it just showed up today, but I have already tested it, so I'm ready. Because I ordered these trimmers to test them, and I tested them. I guess we started testing them, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And then we decided which ones we wanted to bring in, and we did. And so now I have a video of this one ready for you guys. I got to edit it and upload it. And then I have a video of another new product we got in that was requested by you guys. The trimmers weren't requested by you, but the reason I did it is because we're struggling to get my favorite trimmer. Like, it's been months and months and months, and I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like, I got to give up. And so I had to find a new trimmer.
Yep.
So that's what I've done. I love this one, and I'll tell y'all all about it in the review. My review video is very thorough. Okay. So these are our mystery backgrounds. I'm telling y'all, this may not work, but I thought this would be fun to try. All right, I'm gonna put these aside. So I was able to get, how many did I get?
I don't know, but Vicky said you can't ruin it because that paper is just as pretty, so you can use that side.
She's right. So I got 12. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 12 card bases. So I have my card bases sort of pre-cut. Y'all, this is the worst.
That is bad.
I'm trying to use up, I've told y'all before that I took these to have them professionally cut, and they are literally the worst. Let me count these because these are pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11. That's the number. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and score my card bases. I feel a sneeze coming on.
You've been asked, would you trade your Cricut trimmer for this one?
Yeah, I sure would.
I mean, if there's nothing wrong with your Cricut
I mean-
trimmer, I wouldn't use the money on it.
No, but I would use.
I mean,
Would
it's
I?
a good
Are you
trimmer.
asking me would I give like?
She just said, would you replace the Cricut trimmer for this one?
Oh, I wouldn't replace it. No, you're right. Replace.
Yeah, I mean,
It is just as good and has some features I like better. Y'all wait till you see my review. My lefty friends, my folks with left-handers that are left-handers, y'all gonna love this tonic trimmer. It's called the Super Trimmer. It needs a cape and a mask. Super Trimmer. Come on, man, it does. It needs a cape and a mask, babe.
Someone said you're out of focus, but it
I
looks focused to
think
me.
I could be out of screen for all I know. I
You
can't
are.
see what I'm
You're
doing.
perfect.
I don't like working without a net.
You're in good shape.
I don't like not being able to see what I'm doing. I'm very used to my monitor. I'm very used to it. What do y'all think about this score? And I'm only giving them 1 line. I'm probably gonna
They
hate it
wanna
later.
know, or Terry wants to know, will it beat the demo be on Product Parade or this one?
No, I'm glad you asked. It's going to be on this channel. Here's why. I have heard you guys, and I address it in the video too. I've heard you guys. You don't want it in two places. As much as I think you do, you don't. As much as I listen to like what YouTube says and all that kind of stuff, y'all don't want it in two places. And here's how I know. Y'all don't subscribe to that other channel. Like, this is what we hear. Where can I find it? Where can I find it? And it's too confusing. It's just too confusing. So we're just going to leave it in one place. I should have done these while I was doing that. We're leaving it in one place. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to trim these because they're those horrible cuts. It makes me sad. I'm not doing that.
Trim?
Yes, here.
Poor Vinny is doing
the good scissors
good.
over there. You want to use the trimmer?
Trent asked how poor Vinny was doing.
He's doing good. No, the thing is, I've just heard y'all, and Shannon can attest to it too. People say, I can't find everything. I don't know where to look for everything. And it's bad enough that now we have an events website as well, right? So we have a website for event things, and it's just too much to keep up with. So what we're doing is putting it all in one place. So it'll be on the Maymay channel, and I hope y'all understand. And
yeah, you saw that too, huh?
I hope y'all understand, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. Because I want people to see the videos. I work hard on making them, and I hate to put them over there and then people don't see them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Here's something weird about, I'll tell you something. I wonder if this paper was weird. I know I scored that at 5.5. Like, that doesn't make any sense. This is a ream of paper we bought at Office Depot and had them slice for a cruise. Maybe I shouldn't have said Office Depot. For a cruise that we were going on that we needed paper for, and I'm trying to use it all up. There's something wrong with it.
You have to do like we do when we're making the cards. Just fold it and don't score it.
Just fold it in half. Yeah, just like, I'm telling you, it's rough. I have to score it, though, because it's pretty weak. I don't know. I'm just ready to get through with these. I'm not happy about them. But you know what? I'm not going to waste them. Y'all saw me score this at 5.5. You saw me do it. It's the strangest thing. Maybe it's just generous. You know, I discovered that about 12 by 12 paper. Sometimes they're just generous. And so we have to trim this off. But I'd rather it be too big than not enough.
They want to know if you can give them a hint on the scripture club.
No. They know I can't.
Stay tuned.
They probably didn't hear you anyway. Did you just try to give a hint?
I did.
And then I looked at him and he made that face like, should I not have done that?
And then I
She
talk
gave me the
loud.
stank eye.
Like I'm the boss or something. Oh, I was like, I knew I forgot something. I forgot
Tell them
my
why
art.
you have a black line on your trimmer,
Oh, my scoreboard?
on your scoreboard, yeah.
So that I can diagonal score. I'll show you. I had to go get my glue.
So your
Forgot it.
eyes don't cross.
So that if I need to score something on the diagonal, like if I wanted to score from this corner to this corner, I can lay it here and know I'm at the right spot, and then I can use this bottom part to line up here. So then I could score on the same line all the way down. How's that? That was the quickest explanation I've ever given in my life of anything. I'm not a quick explainer. Somebody actually told me that in a video the other day.
Well, you know,
They were like, no need to over-explain. I'm like, yeah, well, you don't know me very well.
it happens.
All right. You ready for the mysteries? I'm nervous. Because what if my idea is 2 pieces of paper? I'm not going to stress over it.
It's just paper,
It's 2 pieces.
2 pieces.
And it's just like, who said it? It's just like somebody said. I didn't hear the name. But I could just do it like that and put my sentiment on and we're good. All right, here we go. The reveal. Not bad, though. Look how you get this pretty little edge. So it's pale. There's not a whole lot on here, but it's pretty. And I'm going with it. Because in a minute, I could stamp directly on it, but I'm not going to. In a minute, we're going to make little ribbon sentiments to go on it.
What do we call it?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The club that comes out now?
Scripture.
The Scripture Club?
Yeah, I just went totally blank. That reveal is tomorrow
3
at
p.m.
3 p.m.
Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time.
Here we go. Mystery. I'm telling you, it might not work. Some of them are going to be gorgeous. Don't worry. Some of them, I'm doing it, though. I know you want me to use this wood side. I know you're like, no, use the wood side. No. I have committed to this. I'm doing it. And I know how to fix anything that's not great.
Yeah,
Don't
you got
worry.
stamps.
That's a blank slate.
I got all kinds of stuff. I have all kinds of things at me. But I want to show you how quickly we're going to make 12 cards. They're going to turn out beautiful. I'm going to glue it and then we'll find out what it is. I'm not even going to look first. This is how brave I am, y'all. Ooh, pretty. Look at that one.
That's pretty.
See? It's starting to work. It's starting to work. Pretty. Let's do another one. Let's just see what we end up with. I know there's people out there cringing right now. I know it. I know you're like, I cannot believe you've done this. But y'all, it's how I work. Ooh, this one turned out good too. Look at that one. Now here's the problem. This is why I thought this was so cool. If I tried to pick this spot, I would fuss too much. I'd be like, no, here, 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 and I would be too fussy. And this works perfect. This is what was happening to me the other day when I was doing those cards with the beautiful flowers. I'd flip the page over to glue it down and go, well, that's beautiful. Well, that's
Somebody
beautiful.
Said when you turn them back over, you should put them back together like a puzzle.
Oh, look, that's got like an anchor at the top now. Isn't that pretty?
I believe that's the steering wheel.
I always, my whole life have done that.
I don't know that you call it a steering wheel on a ship, but you know.
My whole life I have said those two things alternating of each other. All right, let's see. This is the last one. Let's see what we got here. Are y'all guessing? Oh, look, it's over to the side. It's like a rope and a shell to one side.
Hey, G.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, there's that one. Now let's do the next page. Now, obviously, if I was using a pack that had fuller images, and some of the packs do have fuller images, by the way. Like some of them have almost half-page images. You would get more, but we're trusting it. Ooh, pretty.
That's pretty.
That is so cool. Look at the little sailboat hat. The what do they call it? Like the newspaper hat. You know how you used to fold them in the newspaper? Pretty. This is when you need cards in a hurry. When you've like, I want to send out, you could do this with Christmas cards. If you have a paper pack, why did that just suddenly, there we go. If you have a paper pack that you just aren't sure how to use, but you got some beautiful paper, turn it upside down and mystery card it. Mystery card it. Mystery cards. All right, who's nervous and who's enjoying it? Who's enjoying mystery cards? Anybody?
Yeah.
Are people like, I cannot believe she's done this? It's beautiful though. Look how pretty that is. The little seagull at the bottom.
That is pretty.
They're very, wait till you see them done though. That's the thing. I mean, wait till you see them as cards. You'll be like, well, that was the easiest
like I
thing.
was questioning your.
You do question me. I know that you do. I know that you do.
Do you not?
They say they love it.
It's a neat idea. It's an easy way to make your cards and get beautiful edges. Y'all saw what happened. There's
The
look.
helm. The steering wheel of a ship is called the helm. Y'all should know this.
We should.
I thought the helm was a location on the ship.
It's the steering wheel.
No, I thought it was like, you know, aft and blah, 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 and the helm. I thought that was like a section on the ship.
I looked for the softest seat. On
What?
the ship. The
Oh.
softest seat.
Oh my gosh. I did not even understand her.
I didn't get that either.
I did not understand her. She looks for the softest seat on the ship. Oh, pretty. Okay. So now what we're going to do is make our sentiment pieces. And I'm going to put these aside. Don't even stress.
Isn't the helm of Maymay, said G?
The helm. I am a helm.
Melody said, fun, but you're braver than I am.
But it's just paper. It's just two pieces. If I hated it, it was just two pieces of paper. And my bases. And my card bases. All right, now I'm going to take some. Oh, I did not mean to pull this one.
What?
It'll work. I pulled the wrong card stop, but it'll work. I just need a sheet of it. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to turn these into sympathy cards, although you could. This would be a beautiful sympathy card. You know, do you think? I think it would. What do y'all want, sympathy or thinking of you? Because I've only done like one thinking of you card during this series using this set. But I think the thinking of you might be really pretty on these.
I like thinking of you.
I just think it might be real pretty. Shannon says thinking of you.
I say go for it. It's your
Thinking of
card. They get to use whatever they want to
Half
make
and half.
theirs.
Half and half. Okay, I can do half and half.
Thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you.
I think they're
Sympathy
good for
plays.
thinking of you. Okay, so let's get my trimmer back. And what I need to do is decide how tall I want my strip to be. I don't want it to cover up too much of the page. An inch is plenty, but I think I'm gonna do 7/8. And I know, I don't like it either. But I think I don't need quite an inch. And I don't want too much, you know. Y'all see which paper I pulled and I didn't mean to pull? You could tell by the way that cut. It's like cutting through a piece of board. This stuff is so thick. Because it ain't your mama's, you know what I'm saying?
It
He
ain't.
should have called it ain't your mama's. Because that's what we would say. All right. I'm going to cut some strips. is so thick. That may be enough. All right, and then for my width, I'm gonna make them 3 1/4, no, 3 1/2 long, because I want to do some little ribbon tails. So 3 1/2. Do y'all measure your stamps on your board? That's what I do. Then I'm just going to double check it. Yeah, that's pretty. I could even go 4 and let me go 4 inches. And the reason is that was a little tight for me. So I'm going to go 4 inches. So this one, and I bet this is 3 1/2, isn't it? Yep, so we'll make them both. We'll see what happens. Let's do a couple of 4s here. When we're done, I think we'll still have some nice cards, right?
Yes.
I think so too. And I know this is not everybody's cup of tea. So many times people really, really stress about the cards when you guys know my theory, which is, what is my theory about paper, Vince?
It's just paper.
And there's another one that's one of my favorite theories, which is let the
Paper do the work.
Let the paper do the work. That sometimes, you do enough work throughout the day, right? Let the paper do it. All right, 1,
Beth says she thinks you should use the mermaid stamp
3,
on the more blank ones.
5. I don't have a mermaid stamp. I don't have one of them.
What?
All right, and then 7/8.
Did I read it
Some
wrong?
more. No, I have a plan for the blank ones. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my plan. Right. Line this up. Oh wait, we have Brenda's mermaid, don't we? That's why it was Brenda's. Brenda has a mermaid on her. What's it called? Brenda's.
Botanical?
No, it's actually
What's that
called
one?
Celestial. That's what it is. Celestial. That's the one that's got it. But it's the one we did for Brenda's. She's right. I do have a mermaid. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Y'all, this morning I was going through my stamps because I was filming these.
A lot of folks going, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. I know. It's on Brenda's set. But I was going through my stamps this morning looking for a specific stamp, and I was like, do I have one of these? I mean, it's to the point I can't even remember. I have to go through all my stamps to find stuff. We have a lot of stamp sets.
Now, for those of you asking about the trimmer, there will be a review of this trimmer. that goes
Hopefully
up
today if I have time to edit. I've already filmed it.
either sometime today or tomorrow.
Hopefully today. I filmed it last night, and I have another product that I've reviewed that I think we're showing it in the after show. I could show it now if y'all wanted me to. I've got it right there. Y'all want me to use it? Okay, it's on the second shelf, and it's the white, the little press. You want me to show that now?
Sure.
Okay. 1,
Did we get it in the store?
2, I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6,
We might better see
7,
if it's in the store
8,
before we do that.
9, 10, 11, and I'll use these on some. All right, but I will show y'all my plan for those ones that are kind of plain. It is? Okay, so I can use it. You want to hand it here? All right, so this is new in the
already
store.
used it.
I did use it. I filmed the tutorial on it, the review. You can see how dirty it is. I brought my cloth over here. There it is. You want to touch that? You're so brave.
Yeah, touch the edge.
I don't want to touch it. I need a new one. Vinny's supposed to be ordering me some new ones. I've literally annihilated this one. It's gross. All right, am I on screen, someone?
Yes.
All right, this is the Couture Creations press. Okay, it is not a positioner. It is, but it's a press positioner. Here's what I mean by it. It's got these little feet that squish down here and here, and it's pretty cool. And this is because of you guys. One of you guys said something about it, and we looked it up. Now, it's a little different. I gotta show y'all, okay? It only has one little level here for me to stop things. It is not like my other one where I can put it into the corner, and hold it down. So when I put these in place, and I place my, let's see, I'll put it up here. Because I'm gonna run it, this line does not look, it doesn't have a stop. See that? But that's so you can use any size paper, is what that's for. All right, so I'm gonna place this here, and then we'll pick it up. I'm gonna kind of place it to one side because I want to cut a little ribbon tail in there. Nope, I'm gonna stamp it in the middle. Is this my 4-inch? It's not. This is the 3-inch. Let me do that. Let me do this because I'm doing more of these. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Then I can decide where I want to. Oh, I need an eraser. Okay, No, we're good. We're good. We got through it. We got through it. Okay. So let me show you. So you turn this over and look. If I don't press it, it's not going to pick that up because it's a press. It is not just a positioner. I have to press it down to pick my little stamp up, and then I've got it. But like I said, you have to remember where you put this. And you do get these two magnets that have the little, oh, let me do that the other way. That have the little lift on it, the little piece for you. But you don't have the same kind of control. You just don't. You see that paper's kind of floating there. Also, do you want me to use this? I have so many, like, this one. I used this today. I use it in the video that's going up tomorrow. This is the black tie pigment ink from Ranger. If y'all have been listening to us, you know that we're having trouble getting our favorite inks. And so I've been talking to distributors and asking them what I need to bring in that are similar. And this is one that one of our distributors told me I should try. Here's the thing about it. It has a foam pad. It's a firm foam pad, but it's foam, which means you can over ink in a second, okay? So be very careful with that. So you turn this over and you press this down. Now, I want to tell you this. If you don't pay attention to where you put this piece of paper, I don't believe you're going to be able to double stamp this. I don't believe you're going to be able to go back and stamp it again, you know, like you can in other positioners.
Right.
Because of how I had to place it. But because I paid attention, I could get close, but I don't know that I could get exact. And I say that in my review.
It really turned out pretty, though.
No, it turned out great. The ink is good. Now, the ink does not dry as quick as VersaFine. It does not dry that quick. I got it all over me, not thinking. I just kept going and didn't think about it. It does look good. And it does even better. I didn't do a very good job of inking. You can see I got that pale. Fail. It was a fail. I failed several times today, haven't I? You know what? We're going to keep going. We're not going to stop.
It happens.
But this is a squishy foam pad. See it? I'd touch it, but I'd get it all over me.
Just
You
give
know, you
yourself
could do
time.
the same thing on this that you did on your scoreboard. You could make lines.
Yeah, you
Sharpie.
could. Or you could use your, like, Cricut or something and cut a grid or something if you wanted to. Here's the thing. I probably wouldn't because, I don't know. I probably wouldn't. It's just me. You know I like you know how I am.
I do.
I'm a weirdo. Okay, so I'm going to keep inking. I'm going to do 6 of, yes, we're making 12 cards, aren't we? So I'm going to do 6 of these. I'm going to have our card ministry loaded up because I have made a lot of cards in the last week. It's pretty, isn't it? The press part, what's cool about it is you could put paper here like this. Like if you wanted to get in a specific spot, you could do this, turn this over, and then you could place your paper exactly where you wanted it. You know, if you're trying to go in a certain spot, and then lift this up, magnet this down without moving it if you can keep from it. And then you could go right where you wanted it. Does that make sense? So you could actually line, I mean, that's one way. I don't know. You guys just told me to look at it. Hey, did that just mess up? I heard my phone make noise.
That was my fault.
Okay. Y'all, if it messes up, y'all tell me. I have to get up there and look. Alrighty then. We'll keep going. If y'all don't mind on the other one, I'm not going to use a positioner.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I'm faster. I'm faster without it. Oh, okay, look. I missed a corner. See it? We're going to see what happens. I missed the U. I missed the U and the U. I missed the U and U. We're going to see what happens. Ready?
Yeah. Because it is just paper if it don't do right.
It did it.
Voila.
It did it. I was careful, though. So that's 2, 4. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. I need my rubber bandit.
All right. So what's this thing called again?
This one is the Couture Creations Precision Stamp Press.
Something like that.
Here it is.
It.
Precision Stamp Press. Couture Creations Precision Stamp
Sandy's
Press.
on ball. She done put the link in.
She's good, I'm telling y'all.
She quit.
You can stamp any size piece of paper. That's one thing people love because it doesn't have a stop anywhere. And it also has that, let me show y'all this. I think I do very detailed in my review of it, but it even has this like file tab right here for you to pick it up. I'll show you what I mean. You don't have to try to get your fingers in there. You have that little piece and you can pick up with it. All right, if y'all don't mind.
Someone asked if you could use like a piece of washi tape to mark it.
Sure, you could, yeah. Sympathy. We wanted to do some sympathies. All right, so I need to put a word with this. I'll do the word
Yes,
second.
it comes with 2 magnets.
And they're the ones that look like the We Are ones. You know, they have the little piece on them. Piece on them.
piece.
All right, let's do these shorter ones real quick since I got them.
It's so funny. Your answer to her question appears above her question.
She asked
my
it
timeline.
at the end of
She'd already asked
a
it one
minute
other
ago.
time.
Yeah, and I didn't read all of her first one.
Ooh, we got quiet. I'm stamping, so I have to be quiet. I'm doing it the traditional way. That's 2. I need FOMO. Here we go. That ink is pretty.
It is
Be
very
careful,
pretty.
it's wet.
I'm not gonna touch
Okay.
it.
It's wet.
Well, I'm gonna touch the paper, but not the ink.
It's really pretty.
Very pretty.
It does take longer to dry, but look how pretty.
Mm-hmm. Well, with it taking longer to dry, I saw earlier that Naoka mentioned you could use it for embossing, maybe?
You can, but you can use VersaFine for embossing too. It also stays, even though, here's the thing, what's so weird, it's the weirdest thing. Even though it doesn't feel wet, you can still put embossing on it. Like, if you've taken I showed it in the Stamp Right Up class.
Yeah.
If you took that class, you'll see it. And we also, years ago, did a test because somebody told us about it. Do you remember this? Somebody said, it was Molly Medina who told me that they say that the VersaClairs can wait 5 minutes before you emboss them. Well, guess what? You can with this too, because I did it in the Stamp Right Up class and it worked. I'd never tried it, but it totally worked. Even though it's dry to your touch. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Well, thank you, Melody. I'm glad you enjoyed the new stock video. We did get a bunch in, so that was nice. And we got some more stuff in today. It's not in the store yet, but it's not. I don't think there was that much new stuff in it. Most of it was restock on Maymay papers and stuff like that. So,
Do you mind getting me a small block? I've been using the With Sympathy stamp, so today I'm going to use the deepest.
This one?
Yeah, deepest Sympathy. Since I've already used the With, I'm trying to mix it up, doing 5 of them.
Do you have a title to the video where you were going to show examples of using the club stamp that was delayed? That's the 5.
That's what we're doing today. This is part 3. Parts 1 and 2 are on a playlist. No, have I playlisted them? I may not have.
I don't know.
I might need to playlist those for y'all so that you can get them in one spot. I playlisted the mailbox. These are pretty. If you want to playlist them, it's just, I gotta show you how to do that. I'll show you. All right, so we got those done. And now what we're gonna do, look, this comes with this little like cover, like your Stays-On does, and I'm gonna use it because I think if they give it to you, you probably need it, right? So I'm not gonna lose it. I keep my Stays-On one in. I'm gonna keep that one in too. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run through, and the ones I don't think need anything additional, I think this is fine. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I haven't decided about this one. That's why I keep holding it.
I see that.
This is good. No, this is good. All right. Okay.
So you only have one that you think needs extra
Well,
doctoring.
there's 3.
Oh, okay. I
But
didn't
there's
see
really
that.
more, but we're going to see. All right, so I have this one, and this would be pretty anywhere on here. Right there is really pretty. I love that. And this is where I'm going to use my foam. So I'm going to go to my foam tape. Because if I'm going to add dimension, I'm going to do it here on my sentiment strip. And I think this will be a beautiful card. And I'm putting it, I want to show you this because this might matter to some folks. I don't want to cover up, like I like this flower and I like this starfish. So I'm going to put it where I can still see the starfish and still see the flower. And look, I rubbed it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's still drying, y'all. It's a wet ink.
It don't look like it's smeared though.
It did a tiny
Not for
bit,
mine.
but I can fix it with my mono eraser. But see, this way I got to see a lot of the card, right? All right, let's go to this one. We can decide where we're going to put one here. Do I want to do Sympathy or Thinking of You here? Which one? See, that's pretty right there. I like that. And do I want to, I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I might do Sympathy. I don't know. I might do Thinking of You. I don't know. I mi Oh, I could put it at an angle. That's pretty. I'm gonna ribbon tail one end of it. I have so many pairs of scissors over here.
They all have a purpose.
They all have one. I'll ribbon tail this end. And then I'm gonna angle this one. I love when I can just do foam like this and I have to cut it into 1,000 pieces. But you do what you gotta do. All right, and I'm gonna hang this off and let it go at an angle like so. And then I'm gonna trim it. It's not picking up, it's just I can smear it. And then I'm gonna take my scissors. Look, they all have a purpose. This is pair number 3 I've used so far. And look how cute that is. That is good.
I like it.
I do too. I like it a lot. I think this is pretty for Sympathy. So let's use Deepest Sympathy here. And I'm going to do it like, I think I'll put it kind of low. Do I want to put it all the way across? Do I want to put it to one side over here? Then be heavy on this side. I think I'll put it over here. And I think I'll do a ribbon tail. So I'm going to slice in and then ribbon tail this. Ribbon tails are pretty on nautical cards. You know, they remind you of like the bunting that they put on ships and stuff like that. And I'm going to let it go to one side. Like so.
So you're going to have it hanging off, or are you going to trim it out?
I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim it at the edge. And that's one cool thing about using a white card base with a white sentiment strip. It goes away when you trim it. So you turn this over and you grab these guys.
Whack it.
And boom. It's so pretty.
Yes.
It's a good idea, y'all. I mean, I think it is. I think this would be pretty. Ooh, maybe at the top.
Yeah.
Maybe double trimmed at the top. Or maybe here. I don't know. I feel like it might be here. Ooh, or down here's kind of pretty. So much to think about. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to ribbon tail it. I've never really done a sentiment in that spot. But I'm going to do it.
Hey, it's just an experiment.
I wanted to see what would happen. I'm telling you, I was in here. I was by myself. I don't remember when it was. I think it was after hours. I think everybody had gone and I was filming while Thomas was here. I never stay here by myself, by the way. I want to make sure I say that. I'm never by myself. And Thomas was here. And I was like, if you're going to be here, I'm going to work a little late. And I was in here and I was like, every time I flip this paper over, it's pretty on both sides. I was like, I think it'd be fun. Look. I'm like, I think it'd be fun to challenge myself.
Yeah.
Right? Let's do another. Let me see which one I want to be Sympathy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 thinking of yous. I think these are pretty for thinking of you. This one
Connie
and
said
this
to
one.
tell you she got 20 cards out of her first responder kit.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really good. Because what is it normally, 8? I think it's 8 in the kit. I love that. I'm doing that all the way across. Isn't that pretty?
And they said you could ink the edges of the sentiment
You
if you wanted to.
can. You can do that. Have you heard about me and my ink blending tool? We're on the outs.
Which one is that?
What did it do to you?
It's not so much what it did to me.
What did you do?
It is kind of what it did to me. So I had to ink my
Oh, I
envelope for the
remember.
mailbox.
It's what you did to it.
I had to ink my envelope for my mailbox that's over there. And I'm going to tell you something. I learned that envelope very, very well. I inked every nook and cranny. And when it was done, I told Shannon, I said, I'm done with inking for a while. Like, that was a job. It's beautiful, and it needed to be done. But it was a job. And when I was done, I was like, you and I got to know each other real well, little album.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had that thing flipping and turning and up and down, and I was like, poor album.
How old is Scotty? July the...
I'll show you. It's got a birthday. It had a birthday in July.
The 9th?
July the 4th.
4th. I forgot it was the 4th.
Is that
of July.
showing?
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. And I never use this much at one time. Sometimes I do. I'm just making this easy on myself. Yeah, me and my ink blending tool are taking a break from each other. We're on a break. Babe, did you see how much I had to do? Let me show you.
Baby, you don't have to show me right in the middle of the show.
Oh, we're live, aren't we?
Yeah, we are live.
We're doing a live show. I inked every edge of this.
Wow, you did.
No. You don't even know. You literally do not know.
There's so many edges.
Let me show you. I inked these were white pages.
Mm.
Okay.
We need to
Darling.
invest in some brown paper for you.
Darling. I thought I wanted it white. I've got craft color, which would be beautiful, but because this paper went back to white, I thought I wanted it white. Well, then I had to hide all my mistakes. Okay, and I'm not done, because let me do this also. Me and this dude got to know each other real well.
I'm
So
seeing that.
pretty.
And I said, I'm taking a break.
So you can make me
I
one
did
of
that wrong.
those.
If you'll do the inking. I don't mind any of the other work. You have to ink it. I'm not kidding. I had
You
to.
said you should hear what the ink blender says about you.
There is, I promise you, that ink blender and me, there is no telling what it has to say about
That
me.
was, oh, these Mente papers get me every time. That
How
was
gorgeous.
Christmas
This one is Christmas
stories.
stories.
Well, they got some more of that in today, but I couldn't remember if it was for something.
No, it was for this. I've already used it.
'Cause
Yeah,
I think I got 50 more packs in today.
Garrett, I promise you, my blending tool was like, woman, put me down. I have had it. He was afraid. Really, I think I even said in the video, I got to know this album in ways I didn't know I was gonna get to know it. It was under my arm at one point. Like I had half of it under here so I could get to one of the edges. I should have filmed it. It was hilarious. It was so You don't think it's that funny, do you, Vince?
Well, I mean, it was good, I'm sure.
It
Might have been
was
one of them
funny.
You had to be there moments.
No,
I'm not saying, but
I promise you, my crafty friends feel me. They are feeling me right now.
Now that video was up Saturday, right?
Saturday was the last one, yeah.
I'm putting the playlist in.
Oh, the playlist. I sound so professional. She's gonna put the playlist in. I've actually done it. I did a playlist.
Oh, in fact, the
Pat me on the
mailbox
back, y'all.
explosion.
Love it. Hey, I got good news, Manny.
Yes.
We hit 270,000 subscribers today.
Fantastic.
Isn't that cool? I'm excited. All right, so I'm gonna do my last thinking of you. I like that angle thing. I wish I'd cut it a little longer.
Terry wants to know which brush, blending brush,
It was
the blending tool.
it was my phone one, my regular
the
one.
original.
Yeah, my regular one. He's over there. He's still smoking. Look at him. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to cut an angle here. And then to make sure my angles match, I'm going to use this piece over here as well.
Okay, for those of you asking about that thing she just showed, the Mailbox Explosion album playlist is listed in the comments. Shannon put it in there. So that's what all of that was.
We probably need to link that in the description of the video because when they come back, they miss them. And I forget, y'all. I wanted my angles to match. That was a little bit of work that I didn't have to do. See, that'll just be angled like. A little different. Something different. And if I inked it, you'd see it better. But again, I can't look at him and he can't look at me. Look at him. He can't even look over here. You think I'm kidding? He was like, you have got to put me down.
Jill, I have no idea if there will be more mailboxes.
Oh, we were trying today. I do have a source that I'm working on. I will tell y'all that. I'm working with a source right now. I've sent an email and we'll see what happens. Here's my thought. Let's fussy cut. My thought is I got these 3 cards, right? And I have all these cut aparts.
Yeah.
So let's pick what we want on it.
Why don't we?
I like this jar. I'm going to do that jar. There's 3 jars. Do I want to do 3 jars? Why not? Let's do 3 jars. Let's use them, right? So here's how I fussy cut. First, I just get them off. The sailboat would be pretty too, though. I'm going to use the jars. I'm not going to change my mind. It's a mystery. It's going to be a mystery how they turn out. G, is G still on? I got to tell him something funny.
I think he's still here, yeah.
Make sure he is before I tell the story. It'll be useless if he's not here. But it's funny. He's gonna laugh because I'm a dork.
He is still here.
G. So I saw your wine glass turn candle holder turn mummy. That's fair to say it that way. The other day, I'm flipping through and I see the thumbnail pop up on Instagram, and I went, what a cool idea to make a light up soap dispenser. It's not a soap dispenser. But I was scrolling, and the way the ribbon was, it made me only see half of the thing, and I went, what a cool light up soap dispenser. And I want you to know, I literally thought to myself, I need light up soap dispensers. Gareth has made them, and now I need them. And then
You missed
when I
one.
looked closer, I went, this is not a soap dispenser. And I was embarrassed. And I was all alone, but I was still embarrassed. But now I've told you the story, and I thought it was hilarious. So now, Gareth, we need to come up with light up soap dispensers for the holidays because I think it's adorable. And look, just like my ink blending tool, I'm very good friends with my soap dispenser right now. I mean, how often are we washing our hands, right? So if they would light up and sing, oh my goodness, I just invented something. The soap dispenser needs to sing the song for you. That's 20 seconds. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Somebody's going to take that idea and run with it.
Linda, we did get the driveway finished so people don't have to walk up the hill anymore.
And me, mom, and granddad have used it one time.
But it is a little more challenging than we thought.
Didn't-
We should have made it a little wider.
We got a plan, but it's one of those things where it's like we got to save up a lot of money for it because we kind of want to put like a brick edging on it. If you don't know, but our house is brick. Vince loves brick. He loves red brick houses. And when we built our house, it was red brick before, but when we built it back from the house fire, he wanted red brick. And it is a lot of brick, isn't it?
It is a lot of brick.
But it's pretty. I like it too. But anyway, we're thinking we could trim it to make it a little wider, just edge it in a red brick, kind of like a path almost. And that would help it. But that's going to, because you can hear how expensive that will be, that's going to be probably when all the kids are out of college. That's how long that one will take, won't it?
No, it ain't gonna take me that long.
It might. It's going to be expensive. It depends. We got to talk to our buddy who does bricks and find out what we got to save up. But I was just thinking, because it's just enough for like my Jeep. It's just enough for my Jeep. And when you get out, you have to be careful not to like twist your ankle on the edge because it's so close. You know what I'm saying? Because you could step off. But we know that, so we're mindful of it. You know, like when me and my granddaddy came up, I told Vince, I'm like, make sure you park heavy to one side because they're on the passenger side so they can get out without plenty of concrete. And that's fine.
Do you think it needs to be 2 bricks wider on each side?
I think two bricks, one like this and one like this, and then a cap. You know what I'm saying? Like how you know how they did our house where they did the little cap bricks?
Mm-hmm.
That like that. I think it'd be pretty. But it's not going to be something that can be done right away. I already know that. And it's not the end of the world. I just think it would extend our driveway out to give us a little path to step on. Because it's rough if you don't pay attention, you know. So like if we ever had guests over and they used it, I'd be worried that they might twist their ankle getting out of their car, you know. But we don't have that, so we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. There are no guests coming around. I don't remember the last time we had a guest. Well, your parents.
Boom Boom has been gone for
She's been gone a while. A
close
long
to a
time.
year now.
Maybe more than that because I had the red Jeep. So maybe more than that, babe. Because how
It's been a
long?
while.
I had that red Jeep a while.
Yeah.
She's been gone since a while. No reason, I just had my fun. I was just done. I didn't mind giving her up. It was a little small, like, you know, when we had grandkids moving home and all that, and I was thinking I'm gonna need something bigger for that, but then we had the quarantine situation. But I just had my feel. I was good with her. We had a lot of fun together. And I never got a ticket, so I thought it's time to call it. You know what they say, like shows should end when they're at their best. Didn't get a ticket. Let's park that thing. Did I tell y'all the story about Boom Boom and the guy that goes to my church? Have we told them that?
I don't know.
I was walking down the hallway at my church one day, and we have a new gentleman that goes to our church, and he's not new anymore, but he was new at the time, because it's been a long time ago. And he stops me and he goes, "Hey, you know I owned that Challenger before you." And I said, "No." He said, "Yeah, I had him before you." And I said, "You mean her?" And he said, "No, I had Ozzy. I had Ozzy before you." I said, "Well, her name is Boom Boom." I said, "But that's cool." And we got to talking about it, and he and I are both car buffs, and we got to talking about how much we loved her and all that kind of stuff. And he told me, you know, he traded it in because he was ready for something bigger, and he traded it on a massive truck. He has a big old truck, which is so funny. You go from something that low to the ground to a truck. But it was neat to meet the owner. But he was so cute. He's like, "I owned him before you." And I'm like, "You mean her?"
Patricia, there is no way to tell you when I may have clickable letters because every place I find them from, when I order them, they get discontinued.
I think they were a fad.
So I may not be able to get them.
I think they were a fad that kind of came and went. Y'all, look how cute this is. If you wanted to layer these up.
That's what somebody said.
Look how cute. Not that one, just these two. But we're going to use them on these cards. So here's my thought. I'm going to add to this one by putting a bottle here. And I'm going to glue it straight down. I'm not going to pop it up. And then I'm going to put my Sympathy across it. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I like it a lot. So how many pieces of paper have I used? 2 pieces of designer paper and 3 cutouts and 3/4 of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 because I had to do my sentiment strips. And then card bases. So is it cheating if I don't count the card bases in the videos? Y'all tell me.
No.
Because look, the other day, if I'd have counted the card bases, that I would have had to say 12 pieces of cardstock. So do you count the card bases in that?
No.
I don't know. We don't, but I bet, I mean, it is cardstock. You do have to have card bases. You do have to have the card bases. That's so pretty and so simple, isn't it?
I like it.
I do too. I do too. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Straight down. And of course you could have chosen any of those cut aparts. You don't have to use the bottles. I just thought the bottles are pretty. They remind me of like a message in a bottle.
No, like I said, you could put an image inside of one of the bottles.
You can stamp in there. Like, there's so much you can do. So much. I just think this is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a message in a bottle, doesn't it?
Well, the good news is people can make them ever how they want to make
They
them.
know that. We're just making suggestions of things that could happen.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying.
But
I'm
that's
not
what,
fussing or
that's
anything.
what, no, that's what I love about crafting. That's why I say all the time, you do you.
I mean,
Because-
everybody, that's what we got. We love the fact that everybody is, has their own way of doing things.
That's also why we have a customer gallery, because I like to see it.
Okay, I was just
Card
informed.
bases don't count.
Oh, they don't count? No, is that the whole,
What
or
were you
just some people
informed?
saying it? Are some people saying it?
Most are saying card bases are a given, they don't count.
So then if I said 4 pieces of cardstock, 12 cards, I don't know. I feel like that's cheating.
Not cheating. Oh, and then it can't be cheating. There's no rules. Making it as you go.
Oh, you just changed everything. There's no rules. I can't cheat.
Taylor wants to know if we want the Mente Live now that just came back in stock.
I guess we do. Yeah.
Do we want her to bring us a list to tell us what we got?
Just
back in
bring us a
stock?
pack of each so we can show it, because we won't flip through it necessarily unless somebody wants us to. But then we could just show it. I know the Wilderness is back, and that is the prettiest paper.
They said yes, Taylor.
I really think I want to do like a shadow box or something with that Wilderness. I need to get Brenda to do one. Brenda's working on an album. What'd she say? An album she said I'm working on a Mente something.
She's working on something with Mente, but I don't remember.
All right, let me show
Day
you.
by day. Come back.
Yes, Katie.
Tell me if all this
Katie.
mess is in the screen. I can't handle that.
I'm
No.
pretty sure it did. Now that I say that, I just panicked that it may not have.
Okay, let's look through. Leave that there for just a second. It'll help me line up.
You're good.
There's a delay, so I'm gonna be just a second. I'm trying to line these up because we're gonna look through. I'm not gonna do. I was gonna do this today, but it's 5 till 1, and we usually try to do this in 30 minutes on this part. So since I've gone a little longer, remind me to do this. Like hold this in your hand and remind me to do that thing I want to do. Okay. So there's a sympathy, 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 sympathy. Thinking of you, 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 sympathy, sympathy. Was that you, I hope, and not mine?
It was me.
And thinking of you. Look at that, y'all.
Those are beautiful.
It's 2 pieces of cardstock, 3 cut aparts, and some sentiments. Like I didn't, and look, could I add to this? Yes, I could add enamel dots. I could add Nuvo drops. I could add glitter. I could add inking. I could add ribbon, twine, coloring. I could color in here. I could add more stamping. So many things you could do to step this up. But what a great starting point, right? 2 pieces of mystery paper. Remember, we didn't even look at it. I think that is the coolest thing.
That's awesome.
I love it. Y'all might want to challenge me to do more mystery paper projects. I think those would be fun. Like not knowing what I'm cutting. I think that's super fun.
I mean, they turned out great too. They're very pretty.
I think they're very pretty. I think they are.
And that also shows that you can use Mente paper to make cards.
Well, yeah, you already knew that. But it's beautiful for it. Look, here's what I wanted to tell y'all. I got to watch for the glare so I can tell you. What I was going to do is stamp inside of these using the sentiments. The reason we made this set the way we did is because we wanted you to be able to use these on the outside or the inside. What's so cool about this is I took it less than an hour and you watched me do it start to finish. The only thing I had prepped were my card bases were pre-cut.
Sort of.
Yeah, Shannon started to fix those, but that would have taken me 5 more minutes. But that's all I prepped was the card bases. So in an hour, I put these together. So now what I can do, and this is how I do it, and I know this frustrates some people because y'all don't feel like I'm giving you a finished product, but this is how I finish it. These are made, okay? So now when I need one for an occasion, I will come back to this set and find what words I need, and that will go on the inside. So I don't like to, any of these would work. Like if I did deepest sympathy during this difficult time on the inside, that works, right? Thinking of you during this difficult time, it works. Thinking of you, may you find new hope in each day. Thinking of you, wish I could find the right words to comfort you. Sympathy, wish I could find the right words to comfort you. So any of them would work. But for me, I may just want to use sorry for your loss. Maybe it's not, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to go, oh, this card can only be used for that. Instead, I'll take these and, do you know that we should show them those little containers that we use? We really should. The little black crates, they would love to see those. We get them at Walmart, and they are so cute to store your little cards in. Sheena's going to go get one. Take your time, though. Don't rush, because I gotta have something to drink. So, Vinny, talk amongst our friends there for a second.
So you're all leaving me.
Uh-huh.
Well, you should just show everybody what you're doing. Is there a way to do that?
They will be proud of me.
I'm very proud of you as well. I'm not trying to say that I'm not. But I feel like it's a moonshine jug. That's what it looks like to me. It's like you're already going,
Let me move these. I don't want to get them wet.
Make sure it's tight so it don't spill.
It's tight. This is my water bottle. She needs a name.
In case you're curious, that's a gallon water bottle.
Look what it does. It's so heavy. I told Shannon it's like having a baby that loses weight all day long. Can y'all read it? Probably not with the water. So it says 7 a.m., good morning. 9 a.m., you got it. 11 a.m., remember your goal. 1 p.m., that's it. 3 p.m., keep drinking. 5 p.m., no excuses. 7 p.m., a little bit more. 9 p.m., well done. And last night I finished well before 9 p.m., by the way.
So the idea is to drink that whole jug in a day.
It's my gallon of water a day.
Wow,
what I'm
you're
trying
still
to do.
behind.
I'm so behind. I'm on 9 a.m. and I filled this up at 8:30. So what does that tell you?
They're
I've
all
got to
named
get
it.
to drinking. What are you calling it? It needs
Several
a
people
Big
named it
Bertha.
Big Bertha.
We had something named Bertha.
Melba.
Jughead.
Don't we have something named Bertha?
It needs to be named Drink Me.
Vince said it like a moon, like I could be going. Oh, it works.
But any jug will work. If it's got something in it, it's going to get the effect.
Chug.
Should we go? Chug, chug.
Here's the problem with it. Here's the thing. You know how when you have a regular water bottle and you just drink it down and you take it down, you're like, oh, I drank half of that bottle. No, it don't budge with this one. You can chug on it and it don't bug. It don't bug. It don't budge. All right, so look, here's these little mini crates. We get them at Walmart. You can even get them in the Walmart pickup, by the way. I forget what they're called. Let's see. I think they're mini crates. I think so. And they're so cute to put your little card, like you can put your cards in here like this and have your envelopes over here. Or you can put dividers in them, whatever. But what Amber does is on the front right here, she'll put a little label. And it's like thinking of you, sympathy, birthday, anniversary, get well, blank. Mini crates, right? How much are they?
97 cents.
97 cents, y'all. They're so cute. I think I want to start using these for my stamps.
Walmart
Where did you
pickup.
get that bottle from?
Amazon. Y'all want you want to link it? It's called a Quifit. Always better and suitable. Thomas wanted one. Thomas had to, after I got one, he's like, okay, I want one. But here's the thing about it though, let me tell you. If you like cold water, it's not for you. If you
Beth
like
Smith said, I haven't drank that much water since I was breastfeeding.
I'm trying to drink a gallon a day. Here's the issue. Vince and I have been low carbon for how long now? A month and a half?
Way too long.
Poor Shannon. She just likes to bake, and it's coming up on baking season. But you can learn some low carb stuff for us. Anyway, Vince and I have been low carbon, and the problem is Vince loses faster because he's a man, right? So I have to up my water intake to try to keep up. So a gallon a day is going to be enough.
They have one with a straw.
You know why I got this one? There's a girl I follow that I bought off her link. That's why I ended up. I didn't even look for anything else. I just went to her link. So if y'all want one with a straw, look for it. Shannon made me a straw. Shannon was so funny when it came in. She reached in her drawer and pulled out 2 straws and put them together and said, here's a straw. She also told me, why did you buy that? You should have just gone to Walmart and got those refillable ones for the water cooler and just carried one of those around all day long. The little mini water coolers. It's about what it's like. Although
No,
Thomas
I just said
said
get a spring water gallon jug and carry it around.
it's the same
I
thing.
can mark it with a Sharpie.
Every day I had to get my water ready. No, Thomas likes that it has this handle because it makes it easy to carry, right? But I was going to tell y'all, if you like cold water, you either got to keep it in the fridge when you're not drinking it or refill it. But I can't drink cold water anymore. Since I've had my dental work started and they put those posts in my mouth, when something cold hits it, they hurt for an hour and I cannot do cold water anymore. So it doesn't bother me that it's not icy cold. I drink it all day long. I know, I am a weirdo. Like, everybody knows this about me. But I love my water jug. But it is like having a gallon-sized baby that gets lighter all day.
All right. The link is in.
All right, so why don't we go to the Crafter After Show?
That link is not in.
Where we can talk about whatever we want to.
That's right. And I just wanted to, I think these are cute. I really do think, babe, grab a 6x8 set. Let me see if it will fit this way. I'm going to order these. You know, we were talking about changing the way my stamps are. This would be good. And then maybe instead of doing them by alphabet, we could do them by what am I trying to say? By topic. Ooh, there we go. That helps. Let's see that. So 6x6 pads fit in them too. So I know my 6x8s will fit in here. I'm gonna get a bunch of these for that. I love them. 97 cents. That's awesome. All right, let's head to the Crafter After Show, which I'm very concerned that this one's not gonna end. I'm very concerned about it. Because
Somebody said you need to make sure you rotate arms because you'll be Popeye on one arm if you don't.
I was like, what? Now I get it. Well, that's true. I do need to rotate those arms. It's heavy, too. Did you get the link in?
Yes.
All right, the link is in. We're going to head out, and we will see you guys in the Crafter After Show. See you in just a second. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not going to let me end it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to end it like I normally do and let it ride. It'll come back, but it won't be right away. But it'll be back later this afternoon. I'll have to pull this phone out to do it.